Good evening, everybody. How you guys doing? I apologize. Tonight it's a late start. Tonight, I apologize. I had a lot going on today, but we're here. We're here. Okay, it's never too late to learn. So if you're ready, let's go. So we have a couple things tonight. I planned a couple things for you guys tonight, but I don't know if we're gonna have time to go over everything. Okay, m'te planifié plusieurs bagages pour nous, même pas connaître si nous avons assez de temps pour nous voir tout bagage. But we're gonna start. Première partie, c'est toujours lecture, nous allons lire, prononciation, linking, all of that. Et puis deuxième partie classe, ça c'est grammaire, nous allons c'est des adverbs, adverbs of frequency. Ok, c'est comme ça et nous allons. On commence, on allait, on pas perdre de temps. So, Mr. Translator, welcome. Let's go ahead and start. So, this story is about a garden. They call it garden gold, and we're gonna do the reading right now. So, go ahead, Mr. Translator. Let's start.
In nature, nothing is ever wasted. When a plant dies, it falls to the ground, where microscopic creatures called decomposers break it down and return its nutrient to the soil.
Good job. Very good job, Mr. Translator. So, you did a very good job with the pronunciation. Okay. So let's go over it together. In nature, la nature. In nature, nothing is, ou du moins nothing is. Gen American qui prononce Gia, gen American qui pas prononce Gia. We're gonna dire nothing is, ou bien nothing is ever wasted. Waste, veut dire like on bagay gaspiller. Yon waste, c'est yon bagay qui gaspille, c'est yon gaspillage. So nothing is ever wasted, veut dire que pas gen rien qui gaspille, OK? Pas gen rien qui perdu vraiment dans la nature, OK? Et when a plant dies, like yon plant mourir. When a plant dies, like yon plant mourir, it falls to the ground. 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 Li tombe à terre. Ground veut dire à terre dans ce sens ça, OK? Where microscopic, qui c'est microscopique, creatures. OK, translate. Au lieu que vous dites creatures, ou dit creatures, ou prononcez un seul voyelle, ou prononcez voyelle qui avance, alors on dit creatures. Creatures. Um,
Creatures.
yes, creatures are called decomposers. Decomposers. So decomposers, c'est un bagay qui décompose un bagay. Yon decomposer, c'est un bagay qui décompose yon bagay. So these microscopic creatures, they are decomposers because you decompose. Okay? Bagay la, you break it down. Break it down, veut dire que you crase it. They break it down and return it nutrient. Nous te wè nutrient last night. Nutrient veut dire nutrition. Bagay qui gen toute vitamine, toute nutrition que ou besoin. Ça c'est nutrient, pas vrai? To the soil, ok, soil, ok, qui veut dire à terre toujours. Nous est ground, et puis nous est soil, ok, tout veut dire à terre, ok, terre, ok. So, est-ce que nous là, ok? All right, let's continue. So, mots si vous apprendre là, c'est wasted, ground, microscopic creatures. Microscopic creatures, c'est des créatures, des bagages qui vraiment petit qui ou pas capable ouais avec yeux, OK? Parce que les microscopiques. And then decomposers, c'est un bagage qui décomposé. Et puis nutrients and then soil, OK? Next, go ahead, Mr. Translator.
No plant use these nutrients to grow up healthy and strong. This process happens over and over again.
Good job. So, là que on plante tomber, feuille tomber ou du moins un produit tomber dans la nature à terre, dans le jardin, yo, dans la GA, et ti microscopique créature ça yo m'te du décomposer bagay ça, il vient tourner yon en grain, pas vrai? Eh bien, new plant, qui c'est nouveau plante, new plant use these nutrients to grow up healthy and strong. C'est que nouveau plante qu'on a même yo utiliser en grain ça, yo utiliser nutrition ça, OK? Pour que yo capable grandir en santé et puis jam, healthy and strong. Healthy veut dire en santé, le bagay la en santé, and then strong veut dire jam, okay? This process happens over and over again. This process happens over and over again. Process ça lui-même, li fait, là qui on dit over and over again, veut dire que ce bagay qui toujours à répéter. Ce bagay qui toujours à répéter, qui une répétition qui fait over and over again. OK? Si que ou toujours font bagay plusieurs fois, OK, ou toujours répéter bagay là souvent, on a dit I do it over and over again, OK? Over and over again veut dire que ce bagay qui fait en répétition. All right? Grow up veut dire grandi, grandi. Si que ou gon ti moun a grandi, ou dit oh, he's growing up. She's growing up. OK, ou a dit when I grew up or where I grew up. Ça veut dire que côté m'te grandi. To grow up veut dire grandi. All right, keep going.
But in modern life, scraps from dead plants, such the fruits and vegetables we eat never find their way back to the ground.
Okay, good job, Mr. Translator. Say back at my phone. I want you to do. I want you to pause a little bit when you see a comma. Okay, when you see a comma, I want you to pause a little bit. Like on virgule, faut tu poser avant de dire l'autre phrase là. But good job. Okay, but in modern, au lieu de modern, what the modern life. In modern life, qui c'est vie moderne. Scraps from dead plants. So, ok, qui ça qui c'est scrap? Yon scrap, c'est yon tipak, yon tikal, ok? Si qui me dit, man, you only left me scraps of the food, ok? C'est ou seulement qui te ti crasse manger pour moi. C'est que, là qui va manger sur une table, et puis ti crasse manger a tomber à terre, sauter sur table là, ok? Ça c'est scraps, okay? Scraps of food, okay?
Yeah,
Scraps
I
from
think
dead plants. Mhm.
teacher like scraps, like this is a word similar to a bit.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah, a little bit. Little pieces of food, okay? Little pieces, or little bits of it, bits of food, okay? Good job. From dead plants, such as the fruits and vegetables we eat. Ça que fruits avec vegetable que nous mangeons, bah ouais. They never find their way back to the ground, okay? So, okay, okay, mais qu'est-ce qu'il dit là? Probably, on a parlé de la nature. Là que on dit que yon mango tombé dans la GA, et bien mango ça lui décomposé, OK? Et puis il tourne en grain et puis l'autre plante qui dans la GA utilisé en grain ça pour grandir. Mais là que vous prenez mango vin la caillou avec lui, ça c'est modern life. And modern life, vous prenez mango vin la caillou avec lui, vous mangez mango qui sont fait, vous prenez boc mango vous mettez dans sachet et vous voyez la fatra. C'est que ça lui-même li pas arrivé rete à terre. C'est que ou pas qu'à utiliser comme engrais encore. Terre pas qu'à utiliser comme engrais encore. OK, c'est dans ce sens ça. Il dit, but in modern life, scraps from dead plants, such as fruits and vegetables we eat, never find their way back to the ground. Find your way back, veut dire que ou arriver retourner en côté. Find your way back home, veut dire que ou joue une route pour tourner la caillou, OK? Find their way back to the ground, veut dire que yo pas jamais joué moyen pour retourner à terre, OK? Dans jardin ou bien dans la GA. Go ahead.
Instead, they end up in plastic kitchen garbage bag and landfills. To keep from wasting this precious resource, many people with backyard gardens also compost.
Okay. So let's talk about it. Instead, they end up, oh, instead, they end up, they end up in plastic kitchen garbage bags. Plastic kitchen garbage bags in landfills, landfills. Ok, on va prendre mot ça. Garbage bags, c'est ça, chef à travers. Garbage bags, c'est ça, chef à travers. So instead, they end up in plastic kitchen garbage bags. Qui c'est sachet fatra plastique, pas vrai? C'est là nous mettez fatra la caille, pas vrai, pour nous jeter. And landfills. Landfills, c'est côté à jeter toute fatra yo. Les machines fatra passer, when the trash truck, c'est machine fatra. When the trash truck comes, they pick up all the garbage, all the bags, and they take them to the landfills. Okay, the landfills is where they put everything, all the trash. Okay, you put you là dans landfill là, c'est là que you même you décomposer by ça. So landfills, c'est côté you mettez tout fatra. To keep from wasting.
Teacher, like one moment. The landfills, like this is the back of the truck.
Non, son espace. On espace.
Oh,
Donc,
okay, yeah, I see
on
what you
terrain.
mean. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh
it's a
huh.
big space, like where they
Like
all the truck.
there's an engine and like the compost, like all of them trash.
Yeah, so no, basically, no. The landfills, land veut dire terre. Terre, ok? So landfills, so espace la terre. On go espace la terre, côté qui y a le jeté fatra yo. Okay? So when the truck comes, they take the trash, they take it to the landfill, and then they dump it there. They dump it there. Dump veut dire que yo la gel là, yo jeté fatra là. Okay? But son espace qui design, qui réservé, the space is reserved for that only. Okay? Espace ça est réservé même pour ça. Côté où j'étais fatra. Okay. To keep from wasting this precious resource. To keep from wasting this precious resource. To keep from wasting this precious resource. OK? Pour que yo ka suspend gaspiller ressources précieuses ça, OK? To keep from wasting this precious resource, qui ça fait? Many people with backyard gardens also compost. Nous pas qui ça qui c'est compost. So, en pile moun qui gagne jardin nan et la yo, backyard gardens, veut dire que jardin qui dans la cour de yo, ouais. Also compost. Yo fait un bagay yo le compost. An wè qui c'est compost. You peut dire nous qui ça lié. Composting. Go ahead, Mr. Translator. Go ahead.
Composting means combining brown plant materials like straw, shredded wood, and dead leaves with green materials like vegetables, scraps, and a pile with other.
Okay. So let's say means combining.
Combining
Brown plants, yes, like straw. Say straw.
straw.
Yes, good job. Composting means combining brown plant materials like straw, shredded wood, dead leaves with green materials like vegetable scraps in a pile with water. So, c'est ça qui est le composting. Qui ça lié? Yo combiner. Combining veut dire combiner ou mélanger. Brown plant materials. Sans coup, straw qui c'est chalumeau. Straw veut dire chalumeau. Shredded wood qui c'est bois dès que yo raché bois. OK, shredded, on va qui shred, bah la raché en tical, OK? Shredded. Shred, li raché tical. So shredded wood veut dire que bois que yo raché. OK?
Like teacher, I know there's a snack called like shredded oat.
Yes. Okay. So which means your kazel, your rachel you fell in PPT that way. So shredded. Okay. Um so wood. Shredded wood. Okay. And dead leaves with green materials. Okay, you prend chalumeau, you prend bois qui raché, you prend feuille qui mourit, dead leaves. Leaves le dit feuille bois, okay? Dead leaves, le dit que feuille bois qui tombe à terre, qui mourit, bah ouais. Et puis, you prend, you mélange ensemble avec qui ça? Vegetable scraps in a pile of water. Donc, vegetables, donc, par exemple, il doit c'est n'importe vegetable, légumes, ou du moins peppers, ou du moins, et puis vous mélangez ensemble, vous mettez dans de l'eau, ok? Vous mettez de l'eau là-dedans, ils font pile. A pile with water. Ils font pile, et puis vous mettez de l'eau là-dedans pour qu'elle soit capable de décomposer et puis vous utilisez ça comme engrais, OK? So, ça que vous devez connaître là, c'est composting, qui c'est un process côté que vous mélangez bagay ça yo ensemble pour que vous créez engrais. Au lieu de vous dans fatra pour y aller jeter yo, vous utilisez comme engrais et puis vous utilisez dans le jardin derrière. Pas oublier, engrais c'est fertilizer. Fertilizer, nous trouvons ça hier soir. Fertilizer, c'est engrais, OK? Keep going, Mr. Translator.
Heat from the sun raises the temperature in the pile, encouraging decomposers and helping it all to break down.
Okay. So heat from the sun raises the temperature in the pile. Heat from the sun raises the temperature in the pile. C'est que là que vous prenez tout bagage ça, vous mélangez ensemble, vous mettez de l'eau là-dedans, vous quittez le dehors et puis chaleur soleil là lui-même, il augmente la température. Quand là là qu'il augmente la température ça dans pile bagage là, pile fatra, ça lui-même li encouraging. That encourages decomposers. Li encourager ti bagay, ti bête microscopique ça yo que yo les décomposeurs yo. Li encourager yo pour que yo vinn manger, break it down, puis on vient craser li, faire le tourner en grès, faire le tourner du liquide ou du moins faire vin pipiti pour utiliser le comme engrais, on comprend? So encouraging the composers and helping it all, helping it all, helping it, helping it all, helping it all, helping it all, helping it all to break down, to break down, to break down, to break down. Okay? So, nous allons lire encore ensemble, but pay attention, pas oublier. Nous pas seulement apprendre mot ça yo, mais nous pas apprendre gens pour nous prononcer yo, et nous pas apprendre gens pour que nous fassions coller ensemble, ça yo les linking, okay? All right, good job. Keep going, Mr. Translator.
Compost is brown, nutrient dense substance that looks like very dark dirt. It is so valuable for growing healthy plants. It is sometimes called black gold.
Okay, so compost is a brown, nutrient dense substance. Ok, compost là, lui-même qui ça y est, c'est un bagage qui a une couleur brown. Brown veut dire marron. Is a brown. Ils sont substance. Pas vrai, il y a une substance qui est une substance. Ok, il y a une substance qui a une couleur marron qui est nutrient dense. Là, qu'il y a du nutrient dense, c'est qu'il y a pile nutrition là-dedans. Il y a pile nutrition. Ah bien, nutrient veut dire qu'il y a toute vitamine que manger au gain. Nutrient dense, c'est qu'il y a toute nutrition, vitamine que tu as, les mêmes jardin ou plantes au besoin. Là, ouais. That looks like very dark dirt. Logadel, c'est un coup dirt, le dit la boue, ok? Dirt, le dit la boue, vous comprenez? So, very dark dirt, c'est un coup yon la boue noire, qui noir en pile, pas vrai? Dark, le dit noir, ok? Un bagay qui yon couleur noire. It is so valuable. It is so valuable. It is so valuable. Ou pas prononcer A. M'dou ça déjà. Les gars, deux voyelles ensemble, le plus souvent, ou seulement prononcer premier voyelle là. Regardez. Value. M'badou able. M'badou valuable. M'badou valuable. M'dou valuable. Valuable. OK? For growing healthy plants. For growing healthy plants. OK? Ça, les mêmes compost là, vraiment valable ou du moins les grandes valeur. C'est que pour que les aider plantes ça au grandi en santé. Plante été jam. OK? It is sometimes called black gold. Parfois, you will black gold. OK? OK. Pas oublier gold veut dire l'or. Gold c'est l'or. OK, c'est que l'or noir ou du moins black gold. Gold veut dire l'or. OK? OK. All right. So, kounya là, let's en entendel, n'attendez ti histoire kounya là. Même ça on saute lire kounya pour entendel. Et puis après n'a répondre question sur lui. Are you ready? Est-ce que nous prêts? Ou va attendre après ça n'a répondre question sur lui. Puis attention. Ou mettre l'île, ou mettre garder bien, ou mettre garder écriture sous-titre pour qu'il soit capable d'attraper toute bagaille Et puis après, ma faut entendre sans sous-titres tout. Okay, let's go. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's see. 1 second. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna start over again. Here you go.
Garden gold. In nature, nothing is ever wasted. When a plant dies, it falls to the ground, where microscopic creatures called decomposers break it down and return its nutrients to the soil. New plants use these nutrients to grow up healthy and strong. This process happens over and over again. But in modern life, scraps from dead plants, such the fruits and vegetables we eat, never find their way back to the ground. Instead, they end up in plastic kitchen garbage bags and landfills. To keep from wasting this precious resource, many people with backyard gardens also compost. Composting means combining brown plant materials like straw, shredded wood, and dead leaves with green materials like vegetable scraps in a pile with water. Heat from the sun raises the temperature in the pile, encouraging decomposers and helping it all to break down. Compost is a brown, nutrient-dense substance that looks like very dark dirt. It is so valuable for growing healthy plants. It is sometimes called black gold.
OK. You see? Qu'on y a autant de pas vrai? So let's see qu'on y a là. On nous nous capable répondre question ça yo ensemble qu'on y a là. On nous répondre question ça yo ensemble. Let me see. OK. Complete the sentences. Nous pouvons compléter phrase yo ensemble. Let's go. Microscopic creatures called break down dead plants and return there to the soil. So, Mr. Translator, what is the first one? What should we put, what should we add there? Ou même qui dans commentaire tout, ou ap écrit ça nous doit mettre dans espace qui vidéo, OK? N'a complété phrase, bah ouais. N'a complété phrase, bah ouais. So, microscopic creatures called, what's the name of the microscopic creatures? What do they call? What are they
Compost.
called? No, compost is the process where they turn materials into fertilizer. Compost is when they take the materials, they add water, vegetables, and all of that, and they turn them into a nutrient dense substance. That's a compost. But the microscopic creatures qui ont utilisé, ces creatures ça eux-mêmes qui break down the plant to turn it into the
Nutrient.
nutrients. Okay, but comment nous relay those creatures? Those creatures are called decomposers. Okay, so est-ce que songez? Let me go back there. You Leo Antonella, vous know, right? Il dit it where microscopic creatures called decomposers. See, decomposers. Ça c'est non creatures, ok? Decomposers. C'est un bagage qui décompose. Un bagage qui décompose un bagage. So those creatures are called decomposers. Okay, number 2, the second one. So decomposers break down dead plants and return their. You just said it, Mr. Translator. You just said it. They return their
Nutrient.
nutrients, yes, to the soil. Yes. Yes, good job. Perfect. There it is. Microscopic creatures called decomposers break down dead plants and return their nutrients to the soil. Okay? All right. Good job. Okay. Farmers and gardeners can recycle nutrients by. So now you just said it. You said it. The process where they recycle nutrients. What's the name of that process?
Compost.
Compost. Yes, compost. Okay. Okay, good job. Which means combining what? So compost is where they combine. What do they combine?
They
It's
combine.
a color. It's a
They
color.
they
See that? It's a color. What's the color? They combine. What's the color? Brown.
and
And it's another color.
Brown
Green.
and dirt,
No,
green.
green. Yeah, brown is a color, green is a color. They combine brown and green plants materials into a pile with water. OK? Pabli ou même kap suivre là, ça n'a fait là, c'est qu'on y a là tester cerveau nous, nap trick, we tricking our brains. Nap tester cerveau nous pour nous essayer capable songer information qui nous est apprendre en anglais. OK? So, very important. Very, very important. OK? All right. So, mes réponses yo. Farmers and gardeners can recycle nutrients by compost. Probably a compost is the process where they combine brown and green plants materials into a pile with water. OK? You combine compost là, c'est un process que tu combine, you prend et matériel ou bien produit qui gen couleur marron yo, tant que chalumeau, l'autre bagaille et bois, OK? Et puis, you ajoute plante, mettez là-dedans, tant que plante qui vert yo, et puis vous mettez de l'eau, OK? Alright. Et puis vous quittez le soleil là, ça passe, chaleur soleil la monté, et puis decomposers yo, qui c'est petit microscopique, créature microscopique yo vini, et puis you break it down, OK? Pas oublier, break down veut dire écraser. OK. So, Mr. Translator, go ahead. So what should we put here? We see blank and then from the
Heat,
sun.
heat from the sun
Yeah.
raises.
Yes. Heat from the sun raises the temperature in the pile. In the pile. So everything breaks down. So chaleur, chaleur solaire là, li augmente température qui fait tout bagay écraser. OK? Good job. See? Heat. Heat veut dire chaleur. OK? All right. So nous finissons pour une question. Now, je voulais nous tendre l'histoire encore one more time. But this time, I want you to close your eyes. Je voulais vous faire mes yeux. Fermez mes yeux, fois ça. Seulement écoutez. Pay attention. Pay attention to the pronunciation and linking, okay? All right, let's go. Close your eyes. We're going to do it one more time. Here we go.
In nature, nothing is ever wasted. When a plant dies, it falls to the ground, where microscopic creatures called decomposers break it down and return its nutrients to the soil. New plants use these nutrients to grow up healthy and strong. This process happens over and over again. But in modern life, scraps from dead plants, such the fruits and vegetables we eat, never find their way back to the ground. Instead, they end up in plastic kitchen garbage bags and landfills. To keep from wasting this precious resource, many people with backyard gardens also compost. Composting means combining brown plant materials like straw, shredded wood, and dead leaves with green materials like vegetable scraps in a pile with water. Heat from the sun raises the temperature in the pile, encouraging decomposers and helping it all to break down. Compost is a brown, nutrient-dense substance that looks like very dark dirt. It is so valuable for growing healthy plants. It is sometimes called black gold.
Okay, good job. So, hopefully, you guys
Yeah, like teacher soul. What does that mean in Creole?
soil veut dire terre.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah. So, soil. C'est pour ça, elle dit, let me see. Let me see if I can go back to the, let me go back to the story, to the
Like
section where, okay, yeah, we turn the
in
nutrients to the soil. You see, so they break it down and we turn it to the soil. C'est que you crasé by ça, et puis puis retourner à terre, not terre même, not terre. Okay. Um, Ground.
like
Mhm.
teacher for the word landfill. Like fill is like when you put something like in a hole. I think the
Mhm.
landfill this is a hole like where they put the out of the trash.
Yeah. So yeah, a landfill. Let's look at the definition of landfills together. So landfills. Let's see what Google say. The proper definition. Google says, let's see, landfill meaning. Hold on. Okay, so let's see what Google says. Google says landfill is a place to dispose of refuse and other wasted material by burying it and recovering it over and covering it with soil. So, yes. So especially as a method of filling in or extending usable land, landfill site. So
Yeah,
basically they bury the trash, they dump it in the space, and then they cover it with soil. You couvre avec terre. Okay. So yeah,
yeah,
very
because
good.
teacher, like when you see fill, you see a hole because like if
Mhm.
you have fill, they're supposed to be a hole and you put it in.
Yeah, so fill up, veut dire remplir. So, ou remplir un bagay qui gen espace, qui gen trou, okay? So, very good, you know,
Observation.
observation. Yeah,
Yeah.
very good observation. Yeah. All right. So, but landfill, that's where they go and dump all the trash, and then they bury it and cover it with soil. Soil veut dire terre. Okay, perfect. So let's do one more. This one is about a turtle. Turtle. Qu'est-ce que turtle veut dire, Mr. Treasure? What is a turtle?
Tortue.
Tortue. Okay. Yes. Turtle veut dire tortue. Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Translator.
Turtles come in many shapes and sizes and live all over the world in all kinds of places. They belong to the oldest group of reptiles in the world.
Okay. So turtles. Turtles come in. See, come in many shapes. Come in many shapes, shapes and sizes. Shapes and sizes. Turtles come in many shapes and turtles comes in many shapes and turtles come in many shapes and sizes and live all over the world in all kinds of places, in all kinds of places. So turtles, they come in many shapes, different grosses, in size, shape veut dire que forme, shape veut dire forme, even now, different form and sizes, qui se grosses, different grosses, live all over the world. So you été tout côté dans le monde là, okay? In all kinds of places, dans toute qualité place. They belong to the oldest, Mr. Translator. Like you have the oldest, first que ou pas mettre un H devant, puis go the oldest. C'est oldest. First que ou pas faire son H là, okay? So, they belong to the oldest, the oldest. Pour ça me dit the. Like the devant yon mot qui commence avec un voyelle, ou capable de dire the oldest. They belong to the oldest group of reptiles, qui c'est reptile, but we're reptiles in the world, okay? Take it, like you dit they belong. Belong veut dire que yo appartient à yon bagay. C'est que yo fait partie yon bagay. Yo fait partie. They belong to the oldest group of reptiles. C'est que yo fait partie reptile qui plus âgé, qui gen plus temps. The oldest veut dire plus vieux, plus ancien. Okay? So, the oldest group of reptiles. Okay? Keep going.
Turtles have been around longer than snakes, crocodiles, or alligators. In
Crocodiles.
fact, crocodiles
Mhm. And
and
alligator.
alligator or, or alligators. In fact, turtles were on Earth with dinosaurs over 200 million years ago.
OK. So, good job, Mr. Translator. Seulement, toujours faire attention. Les que mot a pas gen H devant pour pas mettre H là-dedans. Tant que earth, fait ce que ou pas dire earth. Tant que non sens, fait ce que ou pas faire son H la sorti. L'autre dit son H la sorti là-dedans, OK? So, on va seulement dire earth, earth.
Earth.
Yes, okay? Yes. Um, so turtles have been around. Dès que yon bagay have been around, ça veut dire que bagay là, li existe. Ok, yo existe. Ok, c'est que yo là, yo te là, ou yo te existe. Turtles have been around longer than snakes. C'est que tortue même, yo existe pour plus de temps que Coulev. Snakes veut dire coulev. C'est que tortue yo gen plus temps dans le monde là que coulev. Yo te existé avant coulev. Crocodiles. Crocodile qui c'est crocodile. Mka montre une photo crocodile si vous n'avez pas compris c'est un crocodile du monde ka Google. Allez sur Google mettez crocodile ou après photo yo, OK? Crocodile, nous dit crocodiles. Crocodiles. Pas gen yo en pile en Haïti. Nous pas gen yo en Haïti, mais gen yo ici. Or alligators. 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 Toujours encore. Pas gen yo en Haïti, mais gen yo ici. Mkwe, alligator veut dire caïman. Caïman. Mkwe nou gen caïman Haïti. Bon, nous pas gen pile. OK? Caïman. OK? C'est alligators. OK?
I don't think we have alligators. We have people we call alligators in Haiti.
Yeah, même pas qu'on nous gen vraiment. I don't think we have it either.
We call people alligators.
Yes. So, in fact, turtles. In fact, veut dire en réalité. En réalité, en effet, en effet. Okay. In fact, turtles, they were on Earth with dinosaurs. So dinosaurs, nou pa gen paske yo pa existe nan moun lan vwe. Yo pa vreman existe encore. But yo di long, long, long time ago, like 200 million years ago, they said that we used to have dinosaurs, okay? But we don't have those anymore. Est-ce que nous connaissons qui ça qui sont dinosaur? Do you know what's a dinosaur? Nous connaissons image dinosaur?
This is a huge animal.
It's a huge animal, yes. They said they used to exist a long, long, long time ago.
Yeah,
Very
I
huge.
used I used to watch movie of dinosaurs.
Yes, dinosaurs, okay? All right. So, ou même qui parle qui sa question dinosaur, font ti recherche. Prends, ouais, j'en l'écrit là, mettez-le sur Google, la montre image là, okay? Over 200 years ago, that's a long time. Over 200 years ago, okay? C'est que turtles qui c'est tortilles, yo te qui existé plus que 200 millions d'années passées. Ooh, that's a long time. So turtles, you can pile temps depuis exister. All right, keep going, Mr. Translator.
They have a soft body inside of two outer shell. This shell is part of its
Skeleton.
skeleton
Yeah.
and included its rib cage and its spine.
Okay. So let's talk about it. They have a soft body. Soft body veut dire que koyo soup, pas vrai? Turtle, tortille, koyo soup. En parlant de koyo qui en dedans et couverture, shell là. OK, shell là, c'est m'dekadou, c'est et gon mot pour
A
ça, et moi m'a chercher là. Et
shelter.
yeah, no, the shell, c'est un couverture. Ouais, OK, your turtle, gen deux yo, ouais, qui du, qui couvrir. And again, the body is inside the shell. Okay. Um, so the shell, it will be the outer shell. They have a soft body inside of a tough outer shell. So tough veut dire du. Outer veut dire dehors. Out veut dire dehors. Outer veut dire qui dehors, qui couverti qui dehors. OK, outer shell. C'est que couverti qui couvrit ou bien poa m'dega du moins poa qui couvrit tortilla. C'est pour ça tortilla ou capable boire parfois li entrer tête li entrer pied li en dedans shell là. OK? The shell is part of his skeleton. The skeleton veut dire que c'est un coup yon et gon mo skeleton veut dire what's the word for skeleton? Is it échelier? Échelier, I think. Échelier, the word for skeleton. But your skeleton, okay, le yon moun mouri, ou bien zo moun nan seulement arrêté, ça c'est
A
skeleton.
skelet. A skelet.
The skelet, okay, skelet, okay, yeah. Okay, skelet, okay. So, the shell, li fait partie skelet et tortilla, okay. And include basically include, li gen to, ki sa? It's rib cage. Rib cage, c'est kotyo, zo kotyo. And its spine. Spine, c'est colonne vertébrale là. OK? Colonne vertébrale, c'est spine. Rib cage, c'est toute partie zoocote là, ok, toute zoocote yo, ça fait partie, ça c'est web cage. Web veut dire zoocote. Web cage c'est toute partie à net, ok. And skeleton qui c'est squelette, and then outer shell. Shell c'est couverti tortilla. Ça qui couvre, ça partie qui dure qui sous dos tortilla. Ça c'est un shell. Um, ok. So façon pour nous augmenter le vocabulaire nous tout en même temps tout. Keep going.
Many turtles can pull their heads, arms, and legs all the way inside of their shell to protect themselves.
To protect. To
To
protect
protect themselves.
themselves. So many turtles can pull their heads. You can relate at your arms, bras, legs, pieds, all the way inside. Entre net, qui côté? Inside their shell. Uh, inside of their shell. To protect themselves. C'est que là, que besoin de protéger tête yo, y aura à râler tête yo, pied yo, bras yo, tout bagay entrer sous go mot m'a chercher pour shell. There's a word for shell. What's the word for shell? Um I know, but m konen se couverture, mais gon mot pour li. Yon bagay ki genye I can't remember. M pa ka sonje mot ki pour shell là. C'est donc ou um, mot m'a chercher m pa ka jwen li. En Google ou pa ka traduire ça sur Google, but m pa ka jwen mot m'a chercher ya. But tokum do is the cover. The cover is the outer cover, okay? It's really hard and it protects the turtle from danger, okay? So every time they feel like they're gonna be in danger, they want to protect themselves. What they do, they make sure they pull their heads, arms, and legs all the way inside the shell to protect themselves, okay? Um,
Teacher, like I'd like to know, like if it's somebody break down the cell, what's gonna happen if they're gonna die?
yes, the shell is very hard to break. Yeah, skeleton. Thank you. Skeleton for skeleton. Thank you. The shell is very hard to break. It's part of that's their protection. That's like their spine. Okay. You see how us human beings, we have our spine. Okay. We have our spine, we have our rib cage. The rib cage, tout zo kotyo, the spine vertebral, tout zo non kono, c'est juste pour protéger. Par exemple, your rib cage, qui c'est toute partie côte, c'est pour protéger organe qui est plus important dans vous-même, qui c'est cœur, poumon, pas vrai? Because you don't want those organs to get punctured, to get injured easily. C'est pour ça qu'on gagne rib cage, tout ça pour protéger, pas vrai? So the shell of the turtle is the same thing. It's the same thing to protect the turtle from, you know, outside danger. Okay. If you break the shell, then it's easier for them to die. They can die easily if you break the shell, but it's very hard to break. Somebody said like chassis of it. I don't know what chassis means. Man, qu'est-ce que chassis veut dire? Okay. Full technique. How you doing, full technique? This is the new admin. New admin, full technique. You've been doing a good job, okay? I'm proud of you. Okay, Mr. Translator, go ahead. We're almost done.
A turtle can never get rid of itself, though, since it grows with them, just like your bonds grow along with you.
Yes, so the turtle can never get rid of, can never get rid of. The turtle can never get rid of. Like you get rid of something, take ou capable retirer bagay là, ou jeter.
Débarrassé.
Okay, ou débarrasser de li, okay? So the turtle can never do that because it's part of their, you know, it's part of themselves, it's part of their body. Just like we have bones, so we grow along with them. We grow up with them. As we grow, our bones grow with us, right? So the same thing with the turtles. As they grow, the shell grows with them. Okay. So a turtle can never get rid of its shell, though, since it grows with them. Li avec you. Okay. Get rid of, le di ke debaraso de yon bagay, elimine bagay la, retire el. Grow along with you, le di ke li grandi avek ou. Okay? Okay, that's it. So, now, avant nou repon kesyon sa yo, let's listen to it now. We're gonna listen to it before we even answer the questions. Are you ready? Let's go. Pay attention.
Turtles come in many shapes and sizes and are live all over the world in all kinds of places. They belong to the oldest group of reptiles in the world, called testudines. Turtles have been around longer than snakes, crocodiles, or alligators. In fact, turtles were on Earth with dinosaurs. Over 200 million years ago, turtles have a soft body inside of a tough outer shell. This shell is part of its skeleton and includes its rib cage and its spine. Many turtles can pull their heads, arms, and legs all the way inside of their shell to protect themselves. A turtle can never come out of its shell, though, since it grows with them, just like your bones grow along with you.
Okay. Okay, now you heard it. So now let's go ahead and answer the questions now. Number one, true or false? All turtles are small. Ou même qui dans commentaire yo, ou ka répondre tout, mettez numéro à devant, and then di true ou du moins false. Mr. Translator, true or false? All
Yeah,
turtles are small.
false, because turtles are all size.
They come in all sizes. Good job. Yep. So turtles comes in all sizes. C'est que people say false. Number two, a turtle can get out of its shell. True or false?
True.
You sure? Is
Like
can the turtle get out of the shell? Can the turtle get rid of the shell?
this question may have like two meanings. Like
Hmm.
if the turtle like put his head out of the shell and the leg, so we can like consider
Oh
that
yes,
like
you're right. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, you're right about that. Yes. So get out of it. So they can put their head out, their legs out, their arms out. But I think the question meant to say get rid of. I think that's what it meant to say. Sorry. So get rid of its shell. Can the turtle get rid of its shell?
false.
False. Okay. Number ok, ou men kap gade la se ke, ok, gen de bagay ki important. Tortilla, li ka met tet li deyo, li ka met kol deyo, men li pa ka soti net. Li pa ka retire kol nan shell la net. Ok, shell la se kouvertil. Donc, se kon kal, mwen kwa se mwa se kal, pa vwe? Shell, kal, ki sou do bay la, ki kouvril la. Vous di mwen. Full technique di se kokil. En français, t'as quoi yon enveloppe. OK, enveloppe. Moi, mais enveloppe. On va qui enveloppe ou, qui couvre. OK. Shell. OK. Um, OK. Number three. A turtle shell is part of its skeleton. True or false?
False.
You sure?
Yeah, because like the shell is the cage in order to protect the skeleton, but this is not the part of the turtle.
Okay. Let's go find out then. Let's go find out. Let me see. This shell is part of its skeleton. So, li fait partie squelette là. Okay. So here he says they have a soft body inside of of a tough outer shell. This shell is part of its skeleton. So the answer is true for number three. So a turtle shell is part of its skeleton. True. Number four. Turtles appeared on Earth long after the dinosaurs. True or false? Long after the dinosaurs. True or false?
True.
Is it long after or long before? Let's find out. So here,
No, false, false.
exactly, because here it says that turtles, in fact, turtles were on Earth with dinosaurs. See, with dinosaurs over 200 million years ago. So the answer is false. Okay. Number four is false. C'est que turtles, là, question on dit, turtles yo men yo te paret, yo te vin sou la terre, en pile temps après dinosaures yo. Mais texte là te dit nou que yo te là ensemble avec dinosaures yo. C'est que réponse c'est false. Number five, last one. Many turtles can pull their head, arms, and legs inside their shell for protection. True or false?
Yeah, so let me think a little bit about it.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is something true, true.
It is true. Yeah. Yeah. They
Yeah.
can pull their head, arms, and legs inside their shell for protection. Yep. Just to protect themselves. Yep. True. It is true. Okay. Now, okay, avant nous entrer dans la partie ça, je ne sais pas si nous avons temps pour ça. I don't think we will. Mais let's listen to it again. N'attendez encore, but fermez les yeux. Close your eyes. Just train your ears. Ouvrez les oreilles seulement, but fermez les yeux. Pour habiter avec son yo. Let's go.
Come in many shapes and sizes and are live all over the world in all kinds of places. They belong to the oldest group of reptiles in the world, called testudines. Turtles have been around longer than snakes, crocodiles, or alligators. In fact, turtles were on Earth with dinosaurs. Over 200 million years ago, turtles have a soft body inside of a tough outer shell. This shell is part of its skeleton and includes its rib cage and its spine. Many turtles can pull their heads, arms, and legs all the way inside of their shell to protect themselves. A turtle can never come out of its shell, though, since it grows with them, just like your bones grow along with you.
All right. So, how was it, guys? So, again, I had a lot more things, but the second part of the class was going to be about adverbs of frequency. So, it's a little bit of grammar. Somebody said shell, carapace. Okay. In French, carapace in French. Okay. Let's see. Geraldine, thank you. Carapace. Okay. Um, ok. Mais je dis calmation. Calmation quand entrer dans cal là, ouais, dans bail là. Yeah. So, yeah. Carapace. Um, yeah. So, we're going to stop here, guys. I don't think we're going to have time to go over everything because I want to take um time to really go over it with you guys. We're gonna talk about adverbs of frequency, but we'll do that a different time, another time. So, do you have any questions at all, or did you learn anything tonight? I know we started very late tonight. But I'm glad you took the time to be here with me tonight. I appreciate it. Do you have any questions? Chassis skeleton, like the chassis of a car. Okay, all right. That's good to know. I never heard chassis before. I never heard that before. Mpa entendu le mot chassis là. Mko nous dit dans l'autre façon nous-mêmes. Okay. Um. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much, Mr. Translator. How you feeling?
Yeah, good, good. I learned a lot tonight.
You learned a lot tonight. So these are good vocab. This is good for vocabulary because context is very important. Now you see how they use them, what context to use them in. Like for example, let's see, vocabulary is like get rid of, things like that. Skeleton, outer shell, rib cage, spine, dinosaurs, alligators, crocodiles, snakes. Well, I'm not no connect
Like
snakes, but well,
compose,
compose,
decomposers,
decomposers. Yeah, all kinds. Yeah,
mentors.
turtles. You know, heat, compose. All a lot of vocabulary. Decomposer, nutrients. But the most important thing is not only to learn those words, but to know the context. So, lesquels nous avons texte devant nous, on a appelé, ou ouais, dans quel contexte vous utilisez mot. So, il fait plus sens, ou qu'à songer, ou qu'à comprendre les prochaines fois que vous voyez, parce que ouais, dans quel contexte vous utilisez. Valuable, all those. Breakdown, vegetable. So it's a lot of vocabulary, okay? A lot of vocabularies. So the most important thing for you guys is to make sure that you review them. Make sure you review them. So si vous prendre note, si que vous savez, ou du moins, si que vous êtes VIP, m'a voyé PowerPoint là, ben nous, dans groupe VIP, ya. But ou même kap suiv la ou ka pon note ou du moins regarder classe là encore. Parce que là que ou gen chance pour apprendre yon bagay, ou pa vle nan bliye l pour nan besoin reapprendre li encore, comprendre? Tout ou
For
capable
sure.
essayer utiliser. So it's a lot easier to remember. Yeah, go ahead.
You know what I like about learning vocabulary? Once you see them, like after you're gonna see them over and over.
Exactly. Yes. You know what? It is very true. Because that happened to me a lot in the past. So you never heard something before. You never heard it before. You've never seen it. But the moment you hear it for the first time, then you start seeing it everywhere. You know, like tomorrow, I'm pretty sure you're gonna see some of these words. You're gonna hear them somewhere, or you're gonna see them somewhere, because that's how the brain works like that. It's called awareness. Now the brain is aware of those words, so the brain is going to look for them, and it's going to be a lot easier for you to see them and hear them. Okay, so this is very, very, very true. All right, guys, let's stop right here. Thank you so much. Have a good night, and I'll see you um next Saturday, right? Yeah, Saturday. Winchell, you were late tonight. We had a late class tonight, but we'll do better next time. Thank you, guys. Have a good evening. All right, bye, Mr. Translator.
Yeah, good night, teacher.